afternoon, everybody. This is Calvin Thomas coming to you from my channel. And again, I want to talk to y'all again, as I promised I was going to do more of these videos so I can try to get you all that's following me in my journey to know the steps, the foundation that you need to build, no matter what the opportunity that you're involved in. Specifically, I'm going to talk about direct mail, um, the opportunity that is my main focus right now. It's called Impact Mailing Club, IMC for short. Okay, and the last video I shared with you all, I showed you all the levels that's involved to get started with this opportunity, how much you need for each level. You can get started as low as $100, okay, and that will give you make you eligible for $65 unlimited payouts at that level. Um, Now, let me caution you all how this works with IMC, because I don't know if I mentioned this in the last video. What you need to understand is this. Okay, yes, you want to come in at whatever you can afford, and if that $100 level is all you can afford right now, then hey, at least you have your foot in the door. But let's throw a scenario up there. What if you get started at that emerald level and you start marketing, and you send your letters out, being consistent, at least uh, twice a month that you send these out, at least I would say at least 100 um, 100 mailings, well, 100 letters per mailing is what I'm trying to get at. And you get somebody that has seen this opportunity and they want to get started under you, but instead of coming in at the emerald level, they want to come in at the ruby level. Okay. Okay. So what does that mean to you? Well, what it means to you, you don't have the retailer's license to resell at the ruby level. You have it at the emerald level. So basically, what happens is if you're now here's what the company does, which I think is nice. They're going to send you a notification and let you know that Jane Doe has signed up under you at this level. We notice that you're not. I'm just paraphrasing. We notice that you're not at this level right now. We're offering you to go ahead. If it's within 30 days, here's a note, which I might not have mentioned in my last video. If it's within 30 days, say you come in at the MO level, and within 30 days, you can just pay the difference between the levels, as long as it's within that first 30 days. Okay, and you automatically get upgraded as long as you pay the difference. So basically, that's 250. So you'll just be paying the difference, which is $150, and that gets you. But you're going to get a notification from the company saying, "Would you like to upgrade now?" Okay, and you're within that 30 days. They'll just let you pay the difference. But if you're outside that 30 days, then you're going to have to pay the entire 250 unless you come in with this promo that runs through March 6th. And what happens if you don't upgrade and you cannot afford it? Then basically you pass up that potential payout to your sponsor if they are at that level or higher. So that's what works. But the company does give you time or give you an opportunity. They just don't pass it to them automatically. They give you ample opportunity to upgrade, so you don't miss out on any payouts. So that's something that you need to keep in mind. Um, this way you can come in at the highest level that you can afford. Okay, and as long as you can upgrade within the next 30 days, you automatically get in there. So like I said, with the promo we got running to March 6th, you can basically get in 3 levels. 250 gets you in at the ruby level, and you automatically upgrade it to sapphire, and 500 coming at the sapphire level at 500, and you automatically upgrade it to diamond. So great promos. And then at the very top you got you pay the $2,000, and then you automatically upgrade it to double diamond. Briefly, but what I want to talk to you all briefly about today is how much you can expect to make in this opportunity. Okay, how much time do you need to see results? Say you got everything you bought, you purchase your leads, and the leads. Now, depending on what you come in at now, you automatically get leads. That's not going to be an extra cost. If you come in, I believe, at the diamond level, you automatically get your leads that come with that. Okay, when I first started, then I came in at a lower level, and I had to basically, the leads are not that much. I just paid I paid, I believe, $40 for my leads, which is 100. Okay, and you can buy more. Uh, Great thing about these leads, you can use these for any opportunities I discussed. But let's say you bought these leads. Okay, you got your envelopes, you got your stamps, and you're ready to mail out. Okay, here's an unrealistic expectation that some people have, and you got to keep in mind. Take these videos with a grain of salt that you see. You can make $90,000 in 90 minutes. I'm just paraphrasing, uh, getting people all hopes up. Anything is possible now. So let me just say that. But realistic, when you're first starting out, if your brand is not established and people don't know who you are in the online community, you're going to be challenged to make that kind of money starting out. So what you got to understand, if you're just building from scratch and you never work an opportunity, people are going to have to get a chance to know you. Okay, just because you mail out something in their mailbox and they see it one time, you just have to take yourself in. So how many times have you got something in the mail, and the first time you seen something, you just threw that flyer away or threw that postcard away because whatever. But you keep seeing this postcard or this flyer 3 or 4 times. After a while, you look at it, you pay more attention to it, and see if there's something that and if it's something that uh, piques your interest, then you'll start paying more attention to it. And that's what you got to understand. You can't mail out something one time. Okay. Yes, it's going to cost you, it's going to cost you money to mail things out. Okay. You're going to have an advertising budget. You can't mail out 100 envelopes the first time because your budget won't allow you to do it. Then just mail out 25. Get them out though, whenever you can. All right. So I want you all to keep that in mind. Okay. But the thing that works is consistency in what you're doing. You want to be consistent with it. So you want to do mailings at least twice a month. Okay. Um, like me, starting out at 100 envelopes every mailing. Okay, and then when I get new leads, then I resend to the original ones that I got because I want them to see the information. Now, you don't want to sit there and do too much. Don't mail these people every week, okay? Because then that can get annoying. But if you mail it twice a month, and they see that, eventually they're going to pay more attention to it and kick you out, okay? And this is why when you have that reseller's license with your letter on there that's telling them about you and what you do, a lot of times what they're going to do is go and check your website out. This is why it's very important that you need a website. Okay, my sponsor will do one for you. Okay, it's not going to be cheap, but you want it to be professional at the same time. Because listen, uh, if I'm going to use myself as an example, if I see something and I go to a website and it looks just thrown together and not done professionally, I'm not going to regard it. I'm going to think it's a scam or somebody So you want to put your best foot forward within this business. So yes, it may cost you a little bit to have the website done, but it's going to be well worth it in the end. But anyway, they see your website, they check out, and then a lot of times what you should do, because your website basically is the sales page. You want to get into a funnel, whatever you choose, whether it's Conversion Pros, whether it's ClickFunnels, um, OSP that I was in at one time, where you can just build a funnel, um, pretty much just paying a flat rate per month. Okay, and you put that squeeze page in front of it. That link will go on your sales page. They see that they go to that when they click that link, they go directly to your squeeze page, which is a funnel. It's going to collect that information. Okay, well you got them as leads anyway. But what that does is if you have that attached to an autoresponder, basically it's an email series that follows up for you where you don't have to sit there and call people because you know companies like Conversion Pros, they'll record the phone number for you if you have that in your squeeze page, so you can call them. If you don't like cold calling, well, that email series will do the follow up for you. Uh, Send one every day. So you may do about 14. Eventually, what will happen if they're really interested in that system, then they've seen your videos or seen mailings from you, then they're going to click eventually a link that takes them directly to your sales page. Okay, and that's how you convert. Okay, and they sign up under you. Okay, so so basically, to make a long story short, I know I probably ramble around, but I want to give you all an understanding of what you can realistically expect. Okay, but I'm saying if you do mailings consistently, at least twice a month, you should start seeing some results within that second to third month. Now the income is not typical, and it based on your connectivity with your prospects. That makes the difference. Okay, so you may do that, and maybe you won't have the results that we're talking about. Well, this is where you need to plug in because you join in with us under this group. Then we have training every month to teach you the tips of what you need to do to help you connect better with your prospects, so you can avoid all those things that may slow you down. Um, so you're gonna have to take a realistic expectation. Now, if you already established brand and you got tons of people following you, then you can may get in there and just say, hey, go on the Facebook group and say, hey, you want to hit this IMC opportunity up, your tax return. We got a special promo, and people may join you like that, and all of a sudden you're making really good money in a short amount of time. So anything is possible. But I want to not give you guys real expectation. Now, one thing that they told me basically when I came in, to get to six figures, you want to do about 100K mailings, and let me look at this because I don't want to tell you guys the incorrect range, but it basically works out to about $125, not $125, 125 separate mailings a week. And if you do that do that consistently for 90 days, then typically you get to six figures that way. This is what they instructed me, and be consistent with it. At least do it twice a month. So if your budget does not allow you to do that, back off to whatever your budget can afford. Even if you can only do 25, 20 a week, hey, at least you're getting your information out there. And as people sign up and you plug into our training that you automatically get when you sign up, my sponsor is awesome. She has a lot of things that can help you, aspiring entrepreneurs, that can really help you get off your feet and get you off to a faster start. So, hey, I just wanted to drop that on here. Now, I'm not going to keep this video kind of short, but that's basically I want to give you all a realistic expectation what you can make in this business within 90 days. So notice I didn't sit up there and promise you you're going to make six figures in 2 weeks. Okay, of course that's possible. Okay, so it just depends on how well that you connect with your prospects, how connected people like you and respond. That can do it very quickly. But if you're starting from scratch, it may take you a little longer. Everybody progresses at their own pace. Okay, all right, and just because somebody maybe you come in with somebody and they kill it, okay, and you haven't, you know, struggle. Don't compare yourself with others. Be consistent and do what you can do, okay, and you will get there just as well as the person that went there faster, okay. So that's all I have for now. I hope you found this video beneficial to you, and I will be talking to you guys soon. Maybe we'll talk about, I briefly mentioned funnels. Maybe we can talk about how important specifically they are to any business that you're running. Okay, the best of the best use these funnels to their advantage. So why not incorporate that into your business model? Is it going to cost you a little bit? Yes, but it's very reasonable and very budget friendly. Okay, that's all I have for now. You all enjoy your day, and I will talk to you again soon. Peace.